Teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after them.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
They'll run with a former Viking, Cordell Patterson. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 9 yards on the gain there, so from 2nd and 19, now we've got a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
Here's Stafford.
He's going to get this one down to Cook.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Osborne. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
The Vikings at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. The freshest guys coming out for the last game playing Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line.
We're scoreless after one. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. On the sneak, it's Stafford. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Matthew Stafford, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Piñeiro now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Now, they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
Meanwhile, Jones throw into the hands of Pitts here. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing, Jones. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Cook again. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory though if they're stopped. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. On 2nd and 9. Stafford. That'll be complete to Cook. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Michael Walker there to bring him down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. 3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run with Cook. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. After getting stuck
To throw is Stafford. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Jalen Reagor, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid. Victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fields it right around the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will do it for this first half. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Vikings to take over. They've got the lead right now as they start this drive 1st and 10. Of course, remember they beat the Saints a week ago, so some good momentum rolling right now. Starting the third quarter with Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And just 3 yards on the catch there. Couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Stafford. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down. And Stafford's going to take it himself. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it. There he goes right side. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. And that's going to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you think to yourself, you don't have a hard work, right? You force the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think confused a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's second and a yard. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on third. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
They snap it to Stafford. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now it's Stafford. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. To the air again, Stafford. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, out and back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he gets it down to the 32. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Stafford. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They run the counter with Cook. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. From 19 yards away. And the Vikings are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the map there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Takes it at the 7. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
First target, first catch, and a first down. Back to throw. Jones. And complete to Drake London. On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Vikings able to recover. The Hands team does its job. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
More time to shine. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This time it's 3rd and 3. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They run it again with Cook. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. On the sneak, it's Stafford. And this is going to depend on his spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. And Stafford's going to take it himself. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Matthew Stafford with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Vikings are on their way to a 2-0 start. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Takes it at the 7. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Atlanta regains possession of the football. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable after they put those Brown and the partner. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Jones now throwing on first down. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Second down and goal. Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Juju Smith-Schuster. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So it's a win for the Vikings. And this one, Charles,